welcome. I'm Inger, she is Rosie, and this is Be Free Yoga. We're so glad you joined us today. This is a 1-hour Vinyasa Flow Yoga class designed for all levels. Just modify based on your fitness level, any injuries you might have, and how you're feeling today, because every day is different and every body is different. If you like practicing with no music or with your own music, you're in the right place. If you prefer to practice with my carefully curated playlist, you can find these same classes on my website, www.befreeyogaAustin.com. And that's B with 2 E's, like the bumblebee. Also there you will find a relaxing guided meditation and written reflections on the weekly topic to help you on your spiritual path. Enjoy your practice today, and thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Be Free Yoga. I'm Inger, and this is Rosie. Welcome back if you've joined us before, or we're so glad you came to check us out if this is your first time. We're working through a series of classes on the 8-limbed yogic path. The second limb is the niyamas, the observances, how we conduct ourselves in relation to ourselves. And there's 5 of them. We're on the 5th one today, the last one. It's Isvara Pranidhana, and it means surrender. I feel like so many of us are hardwired for control. And if we aren't hired that way, we're conditioned that way throughout the course of our lives. So the theme for today is going with the flow. You will need 2 blocks for class, and we're going to start in supported fish, lying on your back. Your blocks are in the shape of a T, one under your head like a pillow, and one between your shoulder blades on the low setting. So go ahead and meet me on your back. Make sure the lower block is up between your shoulder blades and not impinging on your lower back. Relax your legs and feet, and then outstretch your arms to the sides of the room like wings. Close your eyes and soften your breath. Take a full deep inhale. Open mouth exhale. Another full inhale. Sigh it out. Feel your rib cage melt around the edges of the block. And then create a constriction in the back of your throat. And with every exhale, release your expectations of what your practice on your mat will be like today. Tune into the rhythmic nature of your breath and your heartbeat, the rhythm that your body makes. And on your next inhale, reach your right arm overhead and your left arm to the front of the room. And then exhale, swim your arms in the opposite directions. Inhale through center. Exhale, stretch your arms. Dynamic movement lubricates our joints. Imagine you're a fish, not swimming against the current, but swimming with the current, moving more quickly and effortlessly because you surrender. Three, 2, 1. Roll onto your side into fetal pose and remove your blocks. Set them to the side. Round your spine, nice counter stretch to the heart opener that fish is. And then roll back onto your back for happy baby. You can hold the outside edges of your feet or your shins or the backs of your legs. Whatever supports you in having a nice flat spine. Press your shoulder blades into the floor. Straighten one leg and then the other. One more inhale. Exhale, release, hold the back of your thighs, rock and roll up, and come into tabletop. Wrists stacked under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide for beast pose. Tuck your toes, and then imagine you have claws like an animal. Press into the pads of your fingertips and lift up the palms of your hands. Inhale, hover your knees off the floor. Beast pose. Press the earth away from you. Draw everything to the midline. 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees to the earth and untuck your toes. Press the tops of your toenails into the earth and fire up your glutes and hamstrings. Then barrel rolls. Jump rope your spine. A few times in one direction and a few times in the other. Make your circles big, really reach all the corners of the room. And then come back to neutral. Inhale, open twist, right arm high. Rotate your right shoulder over your left. Big breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Send your arm underneath your body. Bring your right cheek and shoulder to the mat. You can also use a block to support your head or your shoulder if that feels better in your body. Reach your tailbone high. And then press into the back of your arm to rotate and twist. Wring out your insides here. On your next inhale, push into your left hand back through open twist. And exhale into tabletop. Root into your right hand, left hand high. Rotate your rib cage, big breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Left cheek and shoulder to the mat. Reach your tailbone skyward. Rotate your shoulders. On your next inhale, push into your right hand, left hand high. And exhale into tabletop. Spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes. Exhale into downward facing dog. Let your knees be bent. Flatten your spine, press your chest low. Push your hands down and forward to lift your hips up and back. And then pedal out your legs. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, take tiny steps forward for ragdoll. Generous bend in your knees. We'll take an infinity grip today. Reach your hands to the back of the room. Then back between your legs and place opposite palms on opposite shins. Relax your head and neck. Feel your back opening around your thighs. Maybe straighten your legs a tiny bit to deepen your fold. But keep it gentle. One more inhale. Exhale, release your grip. Toe heel your feet together. And then slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Your head the last thing to arrive. Roll your shoulders up and back a couple of times. And then bring your hands to your heart and close your eyes. Samastitihi. This week, say a silent yes to whatever experience you have on your mat. Let go of forcing things and simply allow things to be. Stay connected to the flow of your movements and your breath. More dance, less boot camp today. Take a deep inhale to seal this intention. Sigh it out. Release your hands, open your eyes. Inhale, mountain pose. Activate your legs, tuck your tailbone to take the flare out of your rib cage. On the inhale, grow taller. And on the exhale, ground through your feet. Inhale, grow. Exhale, ground. One more time. Inhale, grow. Exhale, ground. Big breath in. Exhale, curtsy. Kickstand your left foot behind you. Lean forward, hips low. Airplane arms. Draw your shoulder blades together on your back. Inhale, back up through mountain, uncross your legs. Exhale, curtsy to the left. Spread through your collarbones, bend your knees, really send your hips low. Keep this active. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Engage your glutes and hamstrings as you lower down. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on your shins, micro bend your knees. Open your heart space. Reach your tailbone high and flatten your spine. One more inhale. Exhale, airplane arms. Cement your spine in space and extend your arms to the back of the room. Tweeze your shoulder blades together. Keep even your fingertips active. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, high plank. Place your hands on the floor. Spread your fingers wide and step back. You could be on your knees and hold that. Modify however you need to. Big breath in. Exhale, beast pose. Step your feet forward. Hover your knees. Inhale, step back to high plank. Exhale, step forward again, beast pose. Inhale, step forward. And exhale, step forward. Lower your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Untuck your toes. Reach your heart through the gateway of your arms. Look forward. Curve your spine. Spike your tailbone high. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Send your hips high. Press your chest low. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Look at the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Push into your feet as you rise up. Exhale, curtsy. Left foot back, hips low. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, mountain. Pay as much attention to the transitions as you do to the postures. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, airplane arms. Keep your spine flat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, beast pose. Just step it forward 2 times. Step it back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, cow pose. Lower your knees. Look forward, tailbone high. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend your knees a little or a lot. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Head over shoulders, over hips, over feet. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold with a flat spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, airplane arms, really active triceps. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, beast pose, step it forward just once. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low. Reach high. Laminate your legs together. Fire up your glutes and hamstrings by drawing your heels to the back of your mat. Make sure you can see all 10 toes. Then lift your heart and straighten your arms. One more inhale. Exhale, diver. Straighten your legs and hinge forward like you're going off a high dive. Seal your heels together. Fire up your glutes. Keep your legs super active. Reach your heart forward as your hands go back. Inhale, mountain pose. Lower your heels, straighten up. Reach your hands high, big breath in. Exhale, ball pose. Like you're moving through honey, slow, controlled descent. Make the smallest version of yourself. Seal your heels together and then see if you can spike them higher. Maybe you bring your forehead to your knees. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, boat pose. Roll back onto your hips, lift your hands and your feet. Y'all know all the different versions of boat. You can be like this, supporting your hands on your thighs, your heels on the floor, or you can be up here, upright. Keep your spine long and your heart open wherever you are. One more inhale. Exhale, option to roll onto your back. And inhale, roll back up and catch yourself. Heart lifted, lead with your heart. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. We're going with the flow again. Flow down and flow up. Catch yourself on the inhale. Exhale, cross your legs, chaturanga. Or you can just meet in down dog. No expectations today. Inhale, up dog, thighs off the floor. Exhale, down dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, right leg high. Dial your pinky toe down. Level hips, squeeze your glute. Press into your hands and lift your heel higher. Big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Hinge forward, make your right leg small. Squeeze your heel to your glute. And then tick-tock your knee right and left. Reaching your knee towards each tricep. Twisting with your obliques as you go. 3, 2, 1. Come back through three-legged dog on the inhale. Exhale, low lunge, step through lightly. Bring your weight into your feet, maybe tent your fingers. Draw your belly off your thigh and keep your hips low. Inhale, open twist to the right. Right hand high, hands and shoulders in one line. Notice if your right hip lifted up, send it back down. Squeeze your left glute. Bring your shoulder and head against an imaginary wall behind you. Big breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Send your right arm under your left arm. Imagine someone's pulling your hand and twisting you deeper. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, thread the needle, more dynamic movement. Really pay attention to the transitions. Thread the needle. Inhale, back through your open twist. Option for horizon lunge, roll onto the outside edges of both feet. Keep your right knee open. Rainbow your hips up. Reach in opposing directions. One more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your front foot with your hands. Weight into your feet. Inhale, warrior two. Plant your back heel and windmill up. You can adjust your stance, front knee stacking over your ankle. Try and keep your hips nice and low. Imagine you're pressing down on water to fire up your triceps. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward and down, and then bring your left arm overhead towards the front of the room. You can use the pressure between your right arm and right leg to twist your rib cage. Look up past your armpit. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep your hips low. As you reach your right hand up and back, you can cross your left arm across your body or rest it on your thigh. More dynamic movement here. Big breath in. Exhale into extended side angle again. This uses all the parts of your core to lift you up and back. So be aware of more than just your arms and your legs. Just try and be aware of all the parts of your body. Really feel it. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, chaturanga. Windmill down. Option for an ekapada on the right. Lower halfway, elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Squeeze your belly in as you reach your heart forward. Exhale, down dog. Your inhale. Your exhale. Inhale, send your left leg high. Press equally into both hands. Open your shoulders, level hips, big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Round and curl, heel to your hips. Then tick-tock, right and left. Remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Weight in your feet, long spine, hips low. Inhale, open twist, left hand high. Check in with your right hip, squeeze that glute. Lift it up, send your left hip down so the twist comes from your middle and upper back. Big breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Reach as far as you can. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Really squeeze your internal organs. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open twist. Option for horizon lunge. Roll onto the outside edges of your feet. Press into your right hand. Lift your hips. Big inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Both hands on the earth. Weight in your feet. Inhale, warrior two. Take up space on your way there. Adjust your stance as you need to. Make sure you can see your big toe. Reach in opposing directions. Big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward and down, and then bring your right arm overhead. Stack your top shoulder over your bottom shoulder. Look up past your armpit. Keep that front knee bent. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and back. Lengthen through both sides of your body. Keep your front knee open and low. One more breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Make your arms big. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Ride your breath down. You can skip this and meet in down dog or at the top of your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Sigh it out, sink your heels lower. Now we're gonna flow, linking breath to movement. Inhale to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, make it even lower than before. Exhale, diver. Straighten your legs, reach your heart forward. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, ball pose. Slow transition. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, boat pose, roll back, catch yourself if you can. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Remember to keep your heart open. Really firm up all the muscles around your spine. Roll down one more time. Come up, catch yourself, long spine, exhale, chaturanga. Step or hop back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right heel high. Dial your pinky toe down, squeeze your glute. Exhale, knee to nose. Tick-tock. Sway your hips. Can you keep your knee higher? 3, 2, 1. Three-legged dog on the inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist, right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, thread the needle, reach further. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, horizon lunge, or you can do another open twist. Big breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Plant your back heel, rise up. Exhale, extended side angle, arm overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior, look up. Exhale, extended side angle. Take up lots of space with your arms. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. One more time, reach up and back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, support your spine with your belly and your glutes. Exhale, down dog. Your breath in, your breath out. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, knee to nose. Make that leg small and then tick-tock it. Keep pushing into the earth with your hands. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Weight in your hands, hips low, belly off your thigh. Inhale, open twist, left hand high. Straighten your back leg. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, thread. Sometimes we check out when we've done something before. Try and stay really present through these repetitions. Inhale, open twist, option for horizon lunge. Press into the earth, get longer. Big breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. With a strong core, rise up. Exhale, side angle. Extend your arm overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep your lunge just as low. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Ride the exhale. Inhale, up dog, going with the rhythm of our breath. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. And exhale, come through to a seat. Have a sip of water, towel off. Great flow. I hope you were feeling it. And once you're ready, we are doing a lot of boat today. You'll notice a lot of the postures seem to have to do with water, fish, boat, since we're going with the flow. I think I kind of subconsciously did that. So we're back in boat again. Remember, you can be supported with your heels on the floor, hands on your thighs, just hold that. You can lift your heels, release your hands. And if you want to, you can join me in high to low boat. And big breath in. Exhale, hover your legs and your shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Really lead with your heart when you rise up. Long, flat spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down, hold the back of your thighs, and draw your knees into your chest. Maybe rock side to side. Then bring your legs into Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together. Tee out your arms. On the inhale, fold your left knee over to your right. Then extend your top leg across your body to the side wall. Rainbow it up and over to the left. And then bring your soles together again into Baddha Konasana. Other side, fold your right knee over to meet your left. Extend your leg, reach through your heel, flex your foot, rainbow. And then bring your soles together. We're going to do it 3 times on each side. Now your left leg moves again. Slow, controlled movements, always better on your mat and in life. So keep that going here. Your arms are here to support your body. Fold your left knee over. Rainbow, make it a big one. Now we're taking up space with our legs. Right leg. And bring the soles of your feet together. Reach down and close your legs like a book. And come into reverse tabletop. Stack your knees over your hips. A lot of times you'll think you're doing that, but actually your knees are coming towards your face. Your core will be more engaged if you send your heels 2 inches towards the front of the room, a little further than you think you need to. And then really glue your lower back down. Hands behind your head. Inhale, lift your shoulder blades. Exhale, yogi bicycle sit up. Reach your right arm across and extend your right leg. Inhale through center. Exhale, left leg long, reach your left arm across. Nice twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. If you want a little bit of extra work today, press your extended arm into your thigh. It's like this small pressure, but it causes some extra part of your abdominals to fire up. I love it. Remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. Try and keep both shoulder blades off the floor the whole time, but don't pull on your neck. 6, 5, Really squeeze your arm into your leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your knees, roll down, squeeze them into your chest, and then take a long good morning stretch. Arms overhead, point your toes, soften your belly. Rest here for a few breaths. I love this quote by Joseph Campbell. It's super profound. We're in a free fall into the future. We don't know where we're going. Things are changing so fast. And always when you're going through a long tunnel, anxiety comes along. And all you have to do to transform your hell into paradise is to turn your fall into a voluntary act. It's a very interesting shift of perspective, and that's all that it is. Joyful participation in the sorrows, and everything changes. So for the rest of class, if anything's feeling hard or you're struggling, see if you can shift your perspective to joyful participation. Just see how that changes your experience. All right, one more big breath in. And then exhale, come back into reverse tabletop. Send your knees forward just like before. Flex your feet, seal your legs together, and tee out your arms. Big breath in. Exhale, tip both knees to the left. Use your arms to stabilize you. Then extend your legs, reach through your heels. Then bend and come back through center. Inhale, bend to the right. Extend your legs. Reach through your heels. Bend and come back through center. Keep doing that with your own breath. Try and keep your shoulders glued to the floor. Option to not extend your legs if it doesn't feel good in your body. You decide how far you tip over. You're in the driver's seat. Do one more time on each side. One more time on this side. And then come back through center. Reach for the backs of your thighs and rock and roll up into frog pose. Flatten your feet on the floor, toes point out, elbows inside your thighs, hands to heart center. Option to sit on a block. If you're still working on your frog pose, that's great. It can really help you have a nice long spine. And if you're like me, your hips are pretty low, you're still working on your leg and core strength, just really try and imagine lifting up on your pelvic floor. Keep this engaged, not just sinking down. Remember to breathe. On your next inhale, rise up 5 inches and lower down 2. Rise up 5, lower down 2. One more time, rise up 5, lower down 2. Come all the way to standing, and then exhale, sit back down again. Inhale, lift 5, exhale, down 2. You got the idea, up and down 3 times, small movements. Really working our legs. You could stay seated on your block. You could do some squats. One more time. See what feels good to you. Slow, controlled movements. Inhale all the way up, and then exhale back down to frog squat. Now we're going to play with firefly. If firefly is already in your practice, you can just go there, or you can join me. One of the things I love about yoga is there's always somewhere new to go in each posture. You may think like, oh, I have the best warrior two ever, totally nailed warrior two. And then one day you'll make a minor shift and you'll feel it more fully. That never stops happening. So if you're like me and you try firefly and you can't do the whole thing yet, that's always the case. So just really have fun trying it and being okay with where you are. And then try and find that little extra thing you can do to take it even further. So you'll want the blocks on the low setting, kind of way back under your hips. You'll fold your fingers over the front of the blocks. Your legs are still in that frog squat. Basically, you want to kind of work your thighs onto your triceps for support, and then start to send your hips back and lift one foot off the floor, maybe both, floating in space. Worst thing that happens is you roll over backwards. And once you're floating, you may be able to extend your legs wide. That's awesome. I'm not quite there yet, but if you can do that, do it. It's really helpful to think about pulling up on your pelvic floor and drawing your belly in. Imagine lightness and lift when you're trying to fly like a firefly. I'll give you a few minutes to play with your firefly. If this doesn't feel good to you, you could just stay right here. Or you could do a frog squat sitting on a block. Or you can rest in child's pose. And then once you're done, meet in boat pose. And hold it. Find a version of boat that works for you. Eckhart Tolle says, always say yes to the present moment. What could be more futile, more insane than to create inner resistance to what already is? Surrender to what is, even boat pose. Say yes to life and see how life suddenly starts working for you rather than against you. So this idea of surrender doesn't mean that we're just not trying anymore or not having goals. Instead, it means we're fully accepting our moment and then taking steps to go where we want to go. One more inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Cross your legs. You can skip this. You can meet in down dog or low lunge, right foot forward. When you get to down dog, appreciate your sweat. Appreciate the heat. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Bring your blocks to the front of your mat on a medium or high setting, even if you don't normally use them for standing splits. Inhale, standing splits. Lift your left foot, root into your right foot. Press into your strong big toe, relax your head and neck. Level your hips. Squeeze your glute and lift your heel higher. One more inhale. Exhale, one-legged ball pose. Lift your heel, bend your standing leg. If one-legged ball pose doesn't work in your body, do a normal ball pose. That's fine too. And then on the inhale, come back through standing splits. Press into your right foot. Lift your left foot, level hips. And exhale, Shiva squat. Full Shiva squat. Kickstand, your left leg behind and rise up. Good posture here, shoulders over hips. Send your hips low. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. We're bouncing on our right leg a lot. Exhale into standing splits. So take a break when you need to. Inhale, quarter moon. Press your hands into your blocks. Find a halfway lift in your spine. And then exhale, half moon. We're opening our hips, stacking our left hip over our right. Hands and shoulders in one line. Keep breathing. Imagine star tipped over. One more inhale. Exhale, back down into your standing splits. Inhale, quarter moon. Take that halfway lift. Keep pushing into your standing leg. Keep both legs active. Exhale, airplane. Send your arms to the back of the room. Draw skin to muscle, muscle to bone. Find stability. Inhale, warrior three. Reach your arms forward and then exhale, crunch. Elbow to knee. If you need to shake out your leg, you can. Inhale back through warrior three. Reach in opposing directions. And exhale, step back. Inhale into warrior one. Bend in your front knee. Push into the outside edge of your back foot. Send your left hip forward. Full breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Your blocks are already here. You can frame your foot with them. Draw your right hip back and down. Push into your front foot. Micro bend your right knee. On the inhales, lengthen. And on the exhales, reach your chest down towards your shin. Just breathe. On your next inhale, keep that micro bend. Halfway lift. Exhale, airplane arms. Squeeze your triceps, fingers active. Inhale, high plank. Set your blocks to the side, step it back. Exhale, chaturanga, or you can meet in down dog or low lunge, left foot forward. One side down. Stretching happens after this. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Step through lightly. Blocks medium or high setting depending on your body and flexibility. Inhale, standing splits. Squeeze your thighs together, then lift your heel higher. Relax your head and neck down. One more inhale. Exhale, one-legged ball pose. Swing your right knee through. Keep pressing into your standing foot. Keep it active. Don't just sit on your heel. Inhale, standing splits. And then exhale, Shiva squat. Kickstand your right foot behind in that curtsy. Rise up, hands to your heart. Relax your neck and shoulders. Sit a little bit lower. Big breath in. Exhale, standing splits. Level your hips. Squeeze your glute. Inhale, quarter moon. Nice flat halfway lift. And then exhale, half moon. Open up to the right. Really think about your grounding foot, keeping you stable. Imagine a taproot growing into the center of the earth. And then open up more. Go a little bit deeper. Full breath in. Exhale, standing splits. Release it down. Level your hips now. Inhale, quarter moon. Your blocks are here, but start to lift your hands off the blocks. Airplane pose on the exhale. Active arms. Inhale, warrior three. Reach your arms forward. And then exhale, crunch. Elbows to knee. Squeeze your insides. Inhale, back through warrior three. Get long. Exhale, step back. Inhale, reach high. To warrior one, you did it. That was so much. Big breath in. Keep your belly drawn in. Your right hip forward. Exhale, pyramid. Straighten your front leg. Push into your front big toe. Send your left hip back and down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Reconnect with the rhythm of your breath and your heart now in the stillness. Make sure you have the micro bend in your front leg. Halfway lift. Remove your blocks. Exhale, airplane arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, last chaturanga of class. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, come through to frog pose one more time. Remember, you can sit on a block. You cannot sit on a block. You could be up high, more of a horse situation. Long spine, relax shoulders. One more inhale. Exhale, prone frog. Bring your hands to the earth. We're stretching our inseam. You want your hips in line with your knees and your shins parallel with the sides of the room. Then let your hips sink lower with gravity. You can use a block as a pillow. Come down onto your forearms. Maybe your pubic bone hits the floor. Maybe it doesn't. This is a passive stretch. So just use your breath to surrender into it. This quote is over 2,000 years old. Marcus Aurelius. Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny. For what could more aptly fit your needs? I love that. They were thinking the same thing 2,000 years ago. On your next inhale, come back up onto your hands and find your way into horse. There is no graceful way to do this. So just do it in a way that works for you. Relax your shoulders and neck. Toes point out 45 degrees. Hips go low. Big breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Straighten your legs. Pivot your toes forward and hinge at your hips. Traction your heels away from each other. Inwardly rotate your thighs. Lift your tailbone high. Let the weight of your torso and your shoulders and your head deepen your fold. Inhale, open twist to the right. Right arm high. And then exhale back to wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, open twist to the left. Exhale, fold. Inhale back into horse. Point your toes to the corners of the room. Hips go low. Hands rise up. And exhale into spider. Press your forearms to the insides of your knees. Keep your hips low. Imagine lengthening the back of your neck and reaching your crown forward. Maybe move side to side like a spider in their web. One more inhale. Exhale, find your way to a wide-legged seat. Spread your legs as wide as you can. Flex your feet and outwardly rotate your thighs. Rotate your torso and tense your hands on either side of your left leg. Start by just imagining a line of energy connecting your hip and your toes, drawing them together, flexing your feet, activating your leg. You can just sit here with that activation, or you can pulse your heel off the floor 5 times. Trying to have a long, straight spine, you may have to lean back a tiny bit to make this possible. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Other side. Tense your fingers around your right leg. Find that engagement. Flex your foot, really active muscles. And pulse. 3, 2, 1. Nice. We're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. As you know, I like to sit on the edge of a block for this so that I can have more length and range of motion in my spine. Outwardly rotate your thighs, keep your feet active, and walk your hands forward. Feel a nice stretch along your inner thighs. On your next inhale, walk your hands up. Remove your block if you have one. Come into staff pose. Press the backs of your legs on the floor. Reach your arms forward and slowly lower down. Draw your right knee into your chest. Left leg long. Give it a squeeze. Feel a constriction in your right hip joint. Exhale, supine twist. Knee to the left. Outstretch your right arm and gaze to the right. Shimmy your bottom hip towards the center of the mat and then lengthen your right side body by drawing your hip away from your face. Keep your shoulders near the earth. One more inhale. Exhale, unwind. Center your hips on your mat. Send your right leg long and squeeze your left knee in. Half wind removing pose, big breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Send your left knee to the right. Extend your left arm to the side wall and gaze to the left. Shimmy your bottom hip towards the center of your mat and lengthen your top side body. Don't force anything here. Just surrender. One more inhale. Exhale, unwind. Center your hips on your mat and come into happy baby. Just like at the beginning of class, notice how your happy baby is different now. Can you take a different grip? Can you flatten your spine and shoulders more? Straighten your legs, first one and then the other. One more inhale. Exhale, release your feet, curl up into a tiny ball, make the smallest version of yourself, forehead to knees. Take a big breath in. Exhale into Shavasana. Close your eyes, soften your breath. Wrap your shoulder blades underneath you and palms up. And reconnect with the rhythm of your own body, your breath, your heartbeat. How can you flow even in stillness? Close with a great quote by Debbie Ford. When you surrender your will, you are saying, even though things are not exactly how I'd like them to be, I will face my reality. I will look it directly in the eye and allow it to be here. Surrender and serenity are synonymous. You can't experience one without the other. So if it's serenity you are searching for, it's close by. All you have to do is resign as general manager of the universe. Choose to trust that there is a greater plan for you and that if you surrender, it will unfold in time. Surrender is a gift you can give yourself. It's an act of faith. It's saying that even though I can't see where the river is flowing, I trust it will take me in the right direction. Debbie Ford. Pause here in Shavasana for a few rounds of breath. Start to energize your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle out your ankles and your wrists. Let your head fall to one side and then to the other. Take a long good morning stretch. Let your lower back arch up. Full inhale. And exhale into fetal pose on your favorite side with your bicep as a pillow. And this week, when things don't go the way you planned, rather than feeling like a victim or deciding that your whole day is just bad, try and embrace surrender of the moment as it is. Otherwise, you might miss the little opportunities and messages contained in those moments. Practice going with the flow. On your next inhale, rise up to an easy seat on your mat. Bring your hands to your heart and lengthen your spine. Relax your shoulders. Take a full deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Say a silent yes to the universe. Then bring your prayer hands to third eye center. The light, the love, the teacher, the student, and the hot mess in me recognizes and adores the light, the love, the teacher, the student, and the hot mess in each of you. Namaste. So great having you here today. Thank you for practicing with me. And remember, whether you did 25% of the postures today, 50%, 75%, it's all good because you made it here on your mat. I hope to see you there again soon. Bye.